Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 Pennant race is on the air. Today is the final day of the Pennant race, where we do one game per 3 days of baseball. Today's date is September 25th, 1999. We are at the ballpark in Arlington for a huge American League West matchup between the Oakland Athletics and the Texas Rangers. The Athletics come into this game a record of 88-66. The Rangers a record of 85-68. Let's take a look at the standings. Pretty much the playoff teams are practically set. In the American Leagues, the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox are in the postseason. The Red Sox are 5 games back of the Yankees. They could still catch them for the division, but the Yankee magic number to clinch the division is 5. In the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians, they have won that division, and the White Sox right behind them, 12.5 back. The White Sox are playing a little precariously. They are only 3 games above 500. The White Sox got to get 4 more wins to be playoff eligible, but that will clinch a playoff spot. They got to get to 82 wins. The American League West is what it's about tonight. The Texas Rangers, 2.5 back of the Athletics. Both teams are in the postseason, though. Both teams are in the playoffs. But the question is, who's going to win the division and avoid the wild card series? The Athletics' magic number is 7. The National League East, both the Mets and the Braves are in. The magic number for the Braves to clinch that division is 2. The Mets, however, have a 2-game lead now on the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are the 5 seed at this moment. The Astros, they have home field throughout. The Pirates, their magic number to clinch the final playoff spot in that division is 2. The Cincinnati Reds came out of nowhere, but I think they're not going to have enough time. They are now 79-75. Pretty much Pittsburgh has to lose every game the rest of the way. The Reds have to win every game the rest of the way. I just don't see that happening. National League West, still pretty tight. The Diamondbacks, their magic number to clinch that division is 3. San Francisco's magic number to clinch second place is 3. And the Dodgers, they cannot lose one more game or they are out. That is what's at stake tonight for the postseason, at least here in this final day of the pennant race before we get into the final week. Brian B., Ron McGrath, Ernest Cruz, Jeffrey Guterman are first to join us here at the ballpark. The Rangers historically won this game 10-4. The Rangers had 9 hits and an error. The Athletics had 6 hits and an error. This game, of course, the Rangers, they're 2.5 back, and the Athletics, their magic number to clinch the division is 7. They will not clinch it tonight, but they can get close with a big win over the Rangers. So what will happen tonight? As Ben Witz now joins us here at the ballpark. So let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers tonight is John Burkett. We've seen him before. 9 wins, 8 losses, a 5.62 ERA, 96 strikeouts, and 45 walks at 99. The ballpark in Arlington was a hitter's park. 212 home runs hit there, -1 to strikeouts, -2 to walks. It was a hitter's park in 99. So everybody is set and ready to go. Should be an exciting matchup here at the ballpark. Not an empty seat. This is an important game for both teams. The American League West is on the line. What will happen tonight? Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Athletics, center fielder Rich Becker. Becker started the season with the Milwaukee Brewers. He is on the Athletics now. 258 average, 6 homers, 26 RBIs. We're going to use red, white, and white dice. Rangers are the home team. Good crowd here. Athletics need a win. Rangers need a win. David Vega says play ball at the ballpark. Let's do what he says. 4-3, it's a blank. Becker, 5-4, and it's a fly ball to left field. And Rusty Greer will get to that play, and that will be out number 1. Next batter is the second baseman, Randy Velarde. Velarde started the season with the Anaheim Angels in 99. He is now on the Athletics. 317 average, 16 homers, 76 RBIs in that season. Burkett, 3-5, error on a grounder. Velarde, 6-4, base hit center fielder for Oakland is Tom Goodwin. His error rating is a 2. That's a 13. He won't make an error, and Velarde will hold it first. Not Oakland, Texas, my bad. Well, here I did this. I don't know why I did that, but that's okay. Goodwin for the Rangers. What am I doing here? Next batter will be the first baseman, Jason Giambi. 315 average, 33 homers, 123 RBIs. XSG2 joins us here at the ballpark. Infield a double play. Velarde at 24 steals. He won't get one here. Burkett, 4-3. It's a blank. Giambi, 2-5. Double into center field. Big time hit for Giambi. Will that score Velarde? Doubled in the center. A 5-2 and a 5-2 and hold if the center fielder's arm is a +1, 0, -1, or -2. Center fielder for the Rangers is Goodwin. He has a +1 arm. Velarde will hold it third. But it is a double for Giambi, and here come the Athletics coming out early. So now runners at first and second. Here's the designated hitter, John Jaha, 276 average, 111 RBIs in 99. Strategy roll, is the infield going to play in? Yeah, they're going to play in early here with runners at second and third. Strategy roll, nothing on the 17. There is one out already. I will utilize the regular infield in normal play. Burkett, 1-5. That's at the park. The ballpark. 4-4. That's powered into left field. That's a 20. That's going to be too high. And going back for it is Rusty Greer. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. Jaha, sacrifice fly of 1 + 1 is 2. He won't bring in Velarde that way. Will Velarde score now? Hit the left field, 4-6. And he will... It's advances if it's hit the center field. It was hit the left field. Velarde will not score. 2 down. So hit the left field. And Greer got that. And he couldn't bring in the run. 2 down. Here is the right fielder, Matt Stairs. 258 average, 38 homers, 102 RBIs in 99. Strategy roll, and nothing happening. Burkett, 1-2, range play. Stairs, 3-2, fly ball center field. The ball is hit to Tom Goodwin. Goodwin's got to make a play. His range is a 3. And he's got it. And the inning is over. What a great job by the defense of the Rangers. No runs, 2 hits. And the Athletics leave 2 men stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight is Kevin Appier. Appier started the season with the Kansas City Royals. He is on the Athletics now. 16 wins, 14 losses, no saves, a 5.17 ERA in 99, 131 strikeouts and 80 walks. Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman Mark McLemore, 274 average, 6 homers, 45 RBIs in 99. Appier, 3-3 against the switch left. That's a walk plus. He'll walk McLemore. So Appier gives up his first walk already of the game. And now they'll bring up the catcher, Hall of Famer, Pudge Ivan Rodriguez. Definitely Hall of Famer. 332 average, 35 homers, 113 RBIs. Infield is that double play. McLemore had 16 steals, and he won't get one here. Appier, 6-2, strikeout, no. Pudge, 3-4, base hit past short. McLemore's got good speed, but not enough to get the third. He'll hold at second base. So now the Rangers are coming out swinging early. Here's the left fielder, Rusty Greer, 300 average, 20 homers, 101 RBIs in 99. Infield still a double play, and nothing happening there. McLemore will stay where he is. Appier, 2-5, error on a throw. Greer, 3-2. Nope, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Now that's going to be out number 1. Right fielder for the Athletics is Stairs. Is everything is a 4. That's a 1. Now there is going to be a throwing error. The question is, though, does McLemore go to third? There will be a throwing error, but let's see what happens still. And 2-5. And a 2-5. He holds anyway. It says all hold. So in that case there's not going to be a throwing error as McLemore stayed at second base. And it will stay there. So no throwing error. I would have bet if it was a throw, and I'll show you here a 2-5 on the new chart we use, says all hold. In that case, nobody goes. So even though there would have been a throwing error if he went there, that means if he was out, he would have been safe. And if he was safe, he probably would have he would have been safe anyway, but if he held, there's not going to be a throw. So now 1 out. Here's the right fielder, Juan Gonzalez, 326 average, 39 bombs, 128 RBIs in 99. 1 gone. Heck of a player. Strategy roll, nothing on the 13. Appier, 5-1, strikeout, no. 1 gone. 5-6, and it's a ground ball to third. Let's see where that was hit to. Grounded to third, and that was hit hit in the hole. So double play chance will go from second to first. So it's hit to third base. So 2, 2, 3. Second base, pivot Velarde, +1 is a 4. And they will get the double. 5-4-3 double play, no runs and a hit and a walk. And the Rangers get base runners, but can't bring them in. No score after 1. Top of the second. Leading off for the Athletics will be the left fielder, Ben Grieve. 265 average, 28 homers, 86 RBIs. That is a solid year. Burkett, 5-2, walk, no. Grieve, 5-5, and that's grounded to second. Easy play from McLemore. And he'll toss it over for the out. Here's the shortstop, Miguel Tejada, 251 average, 21 homers, 84 RBIs that season. Burkett, 3-1, walk plus, ball 4. He'll go ahead and walk Tejada, and that is the first walk given up by Burkett. And we'll now see the third baseman, Eric Chavez, 247 average, 13 homers, 50 RBIs that year. Infield set for double play. Tejada had 8 steals. That's a 20. Burkett fires to first, and no. Tejada will get back. Now Burkett will pitch to Chavez. Burkett, 6-5, strikeout. Got him. Called strike 3. That was a good pitch by Burkett. And they will get Chavez on that. It just painted the black on the inside, and that is out number 2. Here comes the catcher, Mike McFarland, 243 average, 4 homers, 31 RBIs that season. Tejada, will he go anywhere? No, he won't. Burkett, 4-6, pitcher result against the righty. A 1-19's a base hit. That's a 9. That's going to be a single. Now, I'm going to see where that was hit to using the star line. That is a 9 anyway. And that's going to be a base hit past second. Tejada will go ahead. He'll make the play anyway. He'll get to third. And McFarland keeps the inning alive. So base hit from McFarland. And a chance now for Becker. Becker is 0 for 1. Almost looked like an all-star game with so many different cards out there, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me. 2 men out. Top of the second, no score. Strategy roll, nothing on the 13. Burkett will pitch. Burkett, 1-3, strikeout, got him, and the Athletics don't get anything. Second strikeout for Burkett. No runs, a hit, and a walk. As right now, both teams leaving runners stranded on base. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Rangers, the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Put him in the Hall of Fame. 324 average, 47 homers, 148 RBIs. One of the best home run hitters of our time. Appier, 6'1", range play. Palmeiro, 3-1. That's powered into left. That's an 8. That's going to be a base hit to left field. But Ben Greaves got a chance to get it, and he wasn't very good. His range is a 1. He makes a great play. Out number 1. Ben Greaves makes a heck of a play in left field. That ball had eyes, but Ben Greaves had a glove. Must have died for that one. And that is definitely a one for the ages. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Next up is the third baseman, Todd Zeile. 293 average, 24 homers, 98 RBI. Appier will deal. 2-5, error on a throw. Zeile, 5-6, and that's going to be an infield single. That ball is at the third. Chavez's error rating is an 8. That's a 20, and that's just going to be an infield single. Chavez will not try to get him out. And now the batter is the designated hitter, Lee Stevens. 282 average, 24 homers, 81 RBIs that year. Infield a double play depth. Strategy for Zeile. He ain't going anywhere. Appier, 4-5. That's at the park. Arlington, 6-2. And that's a ground ball to third. Do they turn it? 2-2-3. Second base, pivot, Velarde, +1 is a 4, and they got it. Side retired. Another 5-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit. After 2, no score. In a very important game here in the American League West. Athletics trying to get closer to clinching the division. The Rangers trying to get closer to doing the same thing. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Athletics will be Randy Velarde. He got a single his first time up. Burkett, a 6-6. It's a blank. 1. Powers 1 into left. That's a 3. And it's going to be a double. Double. Let's see. Burkett can pitch a 22. Appier to 27. Next up is Giambi. Giambi got a double his first time up. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Velarde will go ahead and pitch. Burkett will pitch. Burkett, 2 against the lefty. Blank. Giambi, 2-4. Fly ball to left. And that'll be handled by Greer. And that is out number 1. Velarde, does he get the third on that? He's got good speed. 1-5 on a fly out to left. And no, he'll stay put. So 1 out, and now Jaha. Jaha's 0 for 1. Velarde on at second. Strategy roll. He'll stay put. Burkett, 6-3. Range play. Jaha, 3-6. That's a grounder to second base. That ball is hit to McLemore. His range is a 3. And he'll take it. And he'll go ahead and grab that one. He'll throw it over to first for the out. Velarde goes to third. Grounder to second. And now here's Stairs. Stairs is 0 for 1. Now 2 outs here. Strategy for Velarde. He'll stay put. Burkett will pitch. Burkett, 6-3. Range play again. Stairs, 1-1. Another ground ball to second base again. McLemore's got to make a play. His range is a 3. And he's got it. Great play by McLemore. Picks it up. Throws to first, and the inning is over. He definitely saved the run. No runs and a hit for the A's. Both teams are flashing leather early in the game. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Rangers is the shortstop, Royce Clayton. 288 average, 14 homers, 52 RBIs in 99. Appier, 4-3. That's a pitcher result. That 10 is going to be an automatic out. And since it's an automatic out, I'll just use that number, and it's going to be a ground out to third. Taken care of there by Chavez. And Chavez tosses it over for the out. One down. Here's the center fielder, Tom Goodwin. 259 average, 3 homers, 33 RBIs in 99. Appier, 1-1. Hit by pitch. No. Goodwin, 2-2. That's grounded to second. Velarde will get that. And he will throw it over for out number 2. Here's McLemore. McLemore walked his first time up. Appier will settle in there, and he will deal. Appier, 4-2. Wild pitch at the blank. McLemore, 4-6. A grounder to short. That'll be handled by Tejada. And Tejada will get it, toss it over, and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. No score after 3. There were 14 runs historically in this game. And right now we got none through 3 as we got an early pitcher's duel with a pitching of combined 10.7. We go to the 4th. And it will be Ben Goodgrieve leading off. And he's 0 for 1. Athletics trying to lower their magic number. The Rangers trying to get their own magic number. Both teams are in the playoffs, no matter what. It would help if I had a pitcher, didn't it? Burkett, 5-4. Walk plus, ball 4. He'll walk Grieve. So Burkett had to race on the mound, but he does give up a walk. That is the second walk given up by Burkett. It'll bring up Tejada. Tejada walked this first time up. Infield double play. Grieve had 4 steals. He won't get one here. Burkett, 2-2. Against the righty. Home run result. And against the righty, Tejada needs an 11, and that's a 5. Tejada did have 21 bombs. I don't know if he got one in this game, but he does get one here in this game. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. And that ball is pretty gone. 2-run bomb, Miguel Tejada. Stadium groans. Tejada goes ahead and puts the Athletics up quick, 2-0. As John Burkett absolutely pitched him a meatball, Tejada turned that into lasagna. Next batter is Chavez. Chavez is 0 for 1. Still nobody out. Top of the 4th. The Athletics finally break the ice. Burkett, 5-6 at the blank. Chavez, 3-4. Popped up to first base. And that's going to be in foul territory. Palmero's going to make the play, though. That's going to be an out. That's going to be an out. Here's McFarland. McFarland got a base hit his first time up. Burkett will deal. Burkett, 6-2. That's at the park. Arlington, 4-5. And that is a home run to the pull side against the righty. McFarland needs a 5. Nope, that's going to be a 12. And it's going to be, instead, a fly out. That's going to go to left field. Greer's going to have to go to the wall to get that one, but he will have room. And that's going to be out number 2. McFarland got under that one. Ballpark in Arlington did give up a good amount of homers in 99, although many ballparks did. 2 down. Here's Becker. Becker is 0 for 2. 2 men out. Burkett, 3-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Becker, 2-1, and that's grounded to second. Played by McLemore. McLemore will get it and retire the side. 2 runs, 1 hit, and a walk. A 2-run bomb by Miguel Tejada. We go to the bottom of the 4th. McFarland spawns a fly out. Yes, McFarland, the creator of Spawn. Great comic, by the way. Leading off for the Rangers will be Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez. He got a single his first time up. Appier will pitch. Appier, 1-2. Range play at the park. Arlington, 1-3. And it's a blank. We'll have a rare play instead. So rare plays, bases empty from at the park. And that's a 35. Grounded to shortstop who throws up the line. Resolve his error play to first base. Well, first baseman for the Athletics is Giambi. His error rating is a 2. That is a 3. I'm sorry, his error rating is a 5. He drops ball. Batter gets first on E3. So it's good. So he dropped the ball is what he did. And that means Pudge is safe at first on an E3. So that is an E3. They put the error on Giambi. That is the first error on the Athletics. They didn't have any errors in the game historically. But Pudge is on first. Infield set for double play. Here's Greer. Greer is 0 for 1. Pudge at 25 steals. Pretty good for a catcher. And he does not get one here. Greer gets the hit and run. Greer, however, does get the hit and run sign. Greer can hit home runs. Pudge can steal bases, too. He does get the hit and run sign. Hit is on. Appier, 6-6, strikeout 7, and no, that's going to miss. Greer, a 4-4, and it's a base hit past first. Pudge will automatically make third. Greer will make first. The hit and run is done perfectly, and now runners in the corners and no one out. So Greer turns the hit and run, as Pudge automatically will make third base there. And now Wangan. Wangan is 0 for 1. Infield is going to play double play depth. They have a 2-run lead, but they're going to play double play depth, try to turn the 2 to get the out. Strategy. Nothing on the 3. Appier will pitch. Appier, 3-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Gonzalez, 6-4. Base hit center field. That'll be a single. The Rangers are on the board. Single to center. Greer, that's a 1-4. Single to center, and he will hold at second base. So Greer will hold at second. It's now 2-1. As the Rangers now get on the board. And still nobody out here in the fourth. RBI single for Wangan. And here's Palmeiro. Yes, you just don't see awesome managing like this on that other channel with the Fluffy Cat. Matter of fact, the Fluffy Cat doesn't even know what hit and run is. Greer on at second. Gonzalez on at first. Still no one out. Here's Palmeiro. He's 0 for 1. Strategy. Nothing on the 10. Appier will pitch. 5-2. That's a blank. Palmeiro. 1-5. Fly ball right field. And Matt Stairs is going to make that for the first out. Will Greer go to third? A 1-3, I don't think so. And no, he'll hold. So Palmeiro will fly out to right. Greer stays where he is. And now here's Zeal. Zeal got a single his first time up. Infield still at double play. 2-1 A's now. Strategy. Nothing on the 14. Appier. Appier, 3-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Zeal, 2-2. And that's a grounder to second base. 3-3-4. Shortstop pivot Tejada. +1 is a 5. It's a 6. So Greer will go to third. Gonzalez to second. The only play they had was the first. That's 2 outs. Every time I need a 5 or less, it's always a 6. So they can't turn the double play. That gives Stevens a chance. Give Stevens a chance to maybe bring in a run here. Appier says, man, you couldn't turn that double play. Runners at second and third. Stevens is 0 for 1. Strategy roll. Nothing there. Appier, 3-5. It's a blank. Stevens, 2-2. And they'll get out of it. That's a grounder to first. Giambi will corral it. He'll take it to the bag himself and end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. The Rangers only get 1, but it's now a 2-1 ball game after 4. On to the 5th. Randy Velarde leads off for the A's. He's 2 for 2, a single and a double. Burkett running out of batters, though. He can only pitch to 22 before he gets tired. He did have 25 starts, but it didn't last very long. Burkett, 1-4, hit by pitch. No. Velarde, a 2-3, and it's a base hit right past Burkett. Velarde gets his 3rd hit of the game. He's now 3 for 3. And here's Giambi. Giambi 1 for 2 with a double. Infield double play. Velarde will stay put. Giambi gets the hit and run chance, but Giambi, however, hits bombs. He will swing away normally. Burkett, 3-2, possible error. Giambi, 5-3, fly ball center field. That ball is hit to Goodwin. His error rating is a 2. That's a 6. He'll make the catch, and that is out number 1. Next up is Jaha. Jaha's 0 for 2. Velarde had 24 steals, and he's still not going anywhere. Nice job by Burkett to hold him. Burkett will pitch. Burkett, 6-5, strikeout. That misses. Jaha, 5-6, and against the righty, it's flied to right. And Wangan will get to that. And that is out number 2. Batter now is Stairs. Burkett is now tired. He says I can get 1 more out. Stairs is 0 for 2. 2 men out, top of the 5th, 2-1 A's in a very important American League West matchup. Strategy roll, nothing on the 12. Burkett, 5-1, range play at the park. Arlington, 3. Ball is hit to Todd Zeal. His range is a 2, and he won't get it. And that's going to be a base hit right down the line. But it'll only be a single. Velarde, he will hold at 3rd. And Stairs goes to 1st. So it's a single. Velarde will take 3rd, though, with 2 outs. That keeps the inning going. And now Grieve will get a chance. Grieve is 0 for 1 with a walk. Still 2 outs. Burkett says, I can do it, coach. Let me go. I said, okay, okay, John, you go right ahead. Although Grieve hits righties a little bit better than lefties does. Now they're going to yank him out. That'll be it for Burkett. He'll come out of the game. So Burkett's going to leave with the L. And the Rangers are probably going to bring in a lefty just to deal with Grieve. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So coming on to pitch for the Rangers is going to be Mike Venafro. 3 wins, 2 losses, 3.29 ERA, 37 strikeouts, 22 walks, and 99. So Mike Venafro will come on to pitch, and he'll go up against Grieve. Venafro only needs to get 1 out, and then he doesn't have to pay the pitch for 3 batters unless Grieve gets on. I do use the 3-batter rule here, even though it didn't exist in 99. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 18. Venafro, he will pitch. Venafro, 3-6, and against the lefty, it's an automatic out, and that's going to be a grounder to second base. McLemore will get that, picks it up, throws it on to 1st, and retires the side. Once again, awesome managing here on this channel. You just don't see managing like this on any other channel, actually. No runs, 2 hits. And the Athletics failed to bring somebody in. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Venafro, by the way, can pitch to 3. Bottom of the 5th, leading off for the Rangers is Royce Clayton. Clayton is 0 for 1. 2-1 Athletics. Appier, he will pitch. Appier, 6-2, strikeout. That will be high. Clayton, 3-3, and it's a grounder to third. Taken care of there by Chavez. And he'll throw it over, out 1. Here's Goodwin. Goodwin is 0 for 1. Appier will settle in and deal. Appier, 6-2, strikeout. No. Goodwin, 2-2, and that's a grounder to second base. This time Velarde will get that. And he'll toss it over, 2 down. And now McLemore. McLemore is 0 for 1 with a walk. Appier, he will pitch. And that's a 5-1. Strikeout, no. McLemore, 6-3. And against the righty, he'll keep the inning alive. It's a base hit. That'll go past second base. McLemore keeps the inning going. Chance. Pudge is 1 for 2, singled and reached on an error. McLemore had 16 steals, and he does not get the jump, so he will stay put. Appier will go ahead and pitch. Appier, 4-2, wild pitch. Yes, that's a wild pitch. McLemore will go to second. A wild pitch on Appier. Now Pudge gets the swing. Pudge, 4-5, and he grounds it to third. Chavez will get it, throws it on to first, and another nice inning by Kevin Appier. No runs, a hit, and a wild pitch. And right now, the Rangers are still down by 1 after 5. Pretty fast-moving game so far. We're already on the top of the 6th. Is Venefro going to pitch? Let's see. Tejada, righty, lefty, righty. No, Venefro is going to come out. New pitcher coming in for the Rangers. Right, left, right coming up. And let's see. The Rangers will go ahead and bring out. They're going to go ahead and bring out Jeff Zimmerman. 9 wins, 3 losses, 3 saves, a 2.36 ERA in 99. 67 strikeouts, 22 walks. We'll bring out Zimmerman, and he can pitch to 5. Let's see what the Athletics do. Miguel Tejada leads off for Oakland. He had a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Zimmerman does have Special K. Zimmerman, 5-4. That's an automatic out, and that is going to be a fly to right. Easy play for Juan Gonzalez, and that's out number 1. Next up is Chavez. Chavez is 0 for 2. Zimmerman will deal. Zimmerman, 6-6, strikeout 6. And yes, he got him, struck him out. 2 away. Zimmerman, a good pitcher, actually. I'm surprised he wasn't the closer that year, but he's not. He's not the closer for this game. McFarland is next. He's 1 for 2. Zimmerman will settle in. He will pitch. 1-3 against the righty. It's a blank. McFarland, 2-3, and it's a line drive right to first. Palmeiro puts up the glove, pop, and the inning is over. Nice job by Zimmerman. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We go to the bottom of the 6th for the R's. Appier pitching a heck of a job tonight. Not bad for a pitcher with a 5.17 ERA. Rusty Greer leads off for the R's, and he's 1 for 2. 2-1 A's. A's trying to get a little closer to winning the American League West and avoid the wild card series. Appier, 2-4. Home run chance. 14 is high. Greer, 2-2, but he will get a base hit. Greer gets a single into right. And that's Greer's second hit of the game. And here's Gonzalez. Juan gone 1 for 2. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are still active. And nothing on the 12. Appier will pitch. Appier, 5-4. Walk plus. That's ball 4. And now the Rangers got a very good chance here. Appier gives up a single and now a walk. And now Palmeiro. Palmeiro is 0 for 2. If Appier pitches him a grapefruit, that's automatic fruit salad. Strategy roll. That's a 20. Appier does have a balk rating, and he will not balk. Now Appier will go ahead and pitch to Palmeiro. Fans here at Arlington wanting a big hit. Appier, 3-6 strikeout. No. Palmeiro, a 3-3, and it's a ground ball to short. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot Velarde, +1 is a 5. Double play. Greer will move on. Or out, and that's 2 away. That's a big twin killing. 6-4-3 double play. That is the third double play the Athletics have hit into. And now here's Zeal. Zeal is 1 for 2 with a single. Appier trying to get out the jam. 2-1, Athletics, bottom of the 6th. Good game. Good game so far. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. Appier will pitch. Appier, 5-2, it's a blank. Zeal, 6-1, and it's a fly ball to center field. And Rich Becker will get to that, and he'll take his time and wait for it. He makes the catch and retires his side. No runs, a hit, and a walk. The Rangers are getting base runners. They're just not getting them in. 2-1 after 6. Top of the 7th. And top of the order for the Athletics. Here's Rich Becker. Becker's 0 for 3. Zimmerman, he can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. They're going to let Zimmerman pitch. He's one of their best pitchers in the bullpen. Zimmerman will go ahead and deal. Zimmerman, 1-1, walk. No. Becker, a 5-4. It's a fly to left. Easy play for Beck. Easy play for Greer. And he'll make the play for out number 1. Next batter is Velarde. Velarde is 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. The lovely Barbara joins us here at the ballpark. Zimmerman will deal. Zimmerman, 4-6, range play. Velarde, 1-3. It's a fly ball, right field. That's going to Juan Gonzalez. His range is a 2, and he will get it. 2 outs. Nice play by Juan Gon. They are doing some pretty good jobs out there in the field. They're flashing leather on both teams. Zimmerman is tired, but he says he can get the next out. It'll bring up Giambi. Giambi, 1 for 3 with a double. 2 outs, top of the 7th, 2-1 A's. Rapidly moving ball game. Zimmerman, he'll pitch. Zimmerman, 4-6, range play. Giambi, 4-6. That's a fly ball to right field. Juan Gonzalez has got to make another good play out there. His range is a 2. And he's got it! Side retired! What a job defensively by both teams. 1, 2, 3, go the A's. Both teams flashing some serious leather. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got a huge 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. There will be no baseball tomorrow night. Tonight is the last day of the pennant race. The final week will start on Saturday night. So there will be no game, okay, tomorrow night. Saturday night will be September 27th. But I don't know what game to play yet. So you guys, this is where I now do the final week. This is where after I do a 10-minute ticker, I show you which games are available, and I'll let you guys kind of like make a decision, and then I roll a die to see what game we're going to play. So we don't know yet. We'll find out after the 10-minute ticker what game we're going to do for Saturday. So there's no baseball tomorrow night. The final week of the 99 season will begin Saturday night. But what game that is, you got to stay here to find out. Bottom of the seventh, Athletics lead 2-1. Kevin Appier can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. He'll stay out there. Lee Stevens is the batter for the Rangers. He's 0 for 2. Just here at the ballpark. Appier will go ahead and pitch. Appier, 3-3 against the lefty. It's a walk plus, and he walked him. So Appier will walk Stevens to start that inning. And he'll now bring up Clayton. Clayton is 0 for 2. Infield set for double play. The Rangers have hit into 3 double plays today. Strategy roll for Stevens. He had 2 steals. He won't get one here. Appier pitches. Appier, 5-1, strikeout, no. Clayton, 2-1, and it's a base hit to center field. Will Stevens get to third? 5-1, let's see, 5-1. Yes, he will get to third, and Clayton has a chance to take second. That is a 5. That is a 5, and the white die is a 1. He will take second base. Clayton goes ahead and turns that single into a double. And once again, the Rangers have runners on. Advances plus trailing runner. So Stevens the third, and Clayton goes to second, and now the batter is Goodwin. Infield will be in. For this, I will use the infield in chart for 0 out. Stevens on at third, Clayton on at second. Appier trying to get out of this jam. This may be his last batter. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Appier will deal. Appier, 4-3. Pitcher result against the lefty. A 1-16's a base hit. That's an 8. It's a single. And where was it hit to? And that is going to be a 6. And that's going to be a base hit past second base. Stevens will score. Clayton will score. Goodwin to first. The Rangers take a 3-2 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! Two RBI single by Goodwin now makes it a 3-2 Ranger lead. Appier pitched a gem, but that'll be it for him. McLemore is the next batter, and Appier is coming out. But what a job by him. But Appier now leaves with the L, and Burkett is off the hook. Zimmerman now has the W for now. We'll see who the Athletics are going to bring into pitch. There's still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Switch right, left, and they're going to go with a lefty here. I think the A's are going to go with a lefty. Coming on to pitch for the Athletics is going to be Buddy Groom. 3 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 5.09 ERA. Groom will come on to pitch. He can only pitch to 3 batters. We'll see what he can do. So Buddy Groom, 32 strikeouts, 13 walks in 99. Play now a 3-2 Ranger lead. Strategy rolls. And nothing on the... That's a 3. Goodwin gets the steal sign. He's going. 16 plus 1 is 17. McFarland minus 1 is a 16. And he is out. Goodwin thrown out at second base by Mike McFarland as he gets him 1 down. The evil D20 strikes again. Yes, I know. Today is 9/11. I know that. And I was at work at a job, and I was watching TV, and yes, I saw the second plane crash into the World Trade Center. May all those heroes rest in peace. Really. McLemore 1 for 2 with a single. Now 1 out. Groom will pitch. Groom 6-2 walk, ball 4. He'll walk McLemore. And now here's Pudge. Pudge is 1 for 3, singled and reached on an error. Infield a double play depth. Now a 3-2 Ranger lead. Strategy roll from McLemore. He'll stay put. Groom 3-6 range play. Pudge 4-2. It's a base hit to right field. Matt Stairs is going for it. He's stunk. His range is a 1, and he won't make it. And that's going to be a double to right field. McLemore will hold at third, and Pudge will make it to second base. So McLemore gets the third. That's as far as he can go. He doesn't know if that ball was going to be caught. So now runners at second and third, a chance for Greer. Greer is 2 for 3, 2 singles. Infield is now going to play in. I'll use the regular infield in for that. Groom sets up against Greer. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Groom will pitch. Groom 2-2. Strikeout. Got him. That is a big K. Big strikeout. 2 down. It'll bring up Wangan. Wangan is 1 for 2. Singled and walked. Groom is tired. And that's going to be it for him. Groom coming out of the game. The Athletics will bring on a righty to pitch to Wangan. And that is going to be TJ Matthews. 9 wins, 5 losses, 3 saves, a 3.81 ERA in 99. 42 strikeouts, 16 walks. And Matthews can pitch to 5. So TJ Matthews will pitch to Juan Gonzalez here in the bottom of the 7th. 3-2 Rangers. The Rangers have now taken the lead here. Strategy. Nothing on the 5. TJ will pitch. Matthews 1-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Gonzalez 2-4. And it's a fly to center field. It'll stay in the park. Becker will go ahead and get to it. He'll make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 walks. And the Rangers have taken a 3-2 lead here after 7. We go to the 8th. Leading off for the Athletics is John Jaha. Zimmerman is tired. That will be it for him. Rangers will go to the bullpen. A righty and 2 lefties coming up. And coming on to pitch for the Rangers is going to be Mike Munoz. 2 wins, a loss, a save, a 3.93 ERA. 27 strikeouts, 16 walks in 99. And Munoz can pitch to 4. So Mike Munoz will pitch to Jaha here. Jaha hits lefties better, but there are 2 lefties coming up for the Athletics. Top of the 8th, 3-2 R's. Munoz 1-2. It's a blank. Jaha 4-5, and it's a base hit past second base. Jaha leads off with a single, and the tying run is on. Next batter is Stairs. Stairs is 1 for 3. Infield double play. Jaha had 2 steals, and he will not get one here. Munoz with the deal. 2-3. Hit by pitch. No. Stairs. 1-2. Fly ball to center. Coming in will be Goodwin, and he'll make that catch for the out. Grieve is next. Grieve is 0 for 2 with a walk. Jaha on it first, and he will stay at first. Munoz will deal. Munoz, 2-1, strikeout, just missed. Grieve, 1-4, against the lefty. It's a ground ball to second base. 2, 3, 4. Shortstop pivot, Clayton, +1 is a 5. Double play, side retired. And the Athletics head into a double play. They're first. No runs and a hit. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Rafael Palmeiro leads off for the Rangers. He's 0 for 3. Matthews can pitch to 4 batters before he tires. They're going to let him pitch. Matthews will stay out there for this inning, at least for now. Matthews, 4-5, wild pitch at the blank. Palmeiro, 2-5, fly ball to right. That'll be handled by Stairs. He makes the play for the out, 1 down. Next batter is Zeal. Zeal is 1 for 3. Matthews, a 5-1, that's a blank. Zeal, 2-5, ground out to third, handled by Chavez. It tosses it over, 2 down. Next up is Stevens. Stevens is 0 for 2 with a walk. Matthews trying to keep this a 3-2 game. Athletics hoping for some 9th inning magic. Matthews, 6-3, that's at the park. Arlington, 1-5, it's a single past first. Stevens will get a base hit. That's his first hit of the game. It will now give Clayton a chance. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Matthews will pitch to him. Stevens on it first. He had 2 steals. He won't get one. Matthews will go ahead and deal. Matthews, 4-2, range play at the park. Arlington, 2-3. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Tejada. Tejada wasn't too bad. His range is a 3, and he will get it. Side retired. Tejada picks it up, throws to second to get Stevens. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Rangers. They still have a 3-2 lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th. Miguel Tejada leads off for the Athletics. Munoz coming out of the game. Rangers going to the closer. And the closer for this game is John Wetland. John Wetland, 4 wins, 4 losses, 43 saves, a 3.68 ERA, 60 strikeouts, 18 walks, and 99. So Wetland will be the closer. Munoz does get a hold. And now top of the 9th, John Wetland will pitch. He can pitch to 5. Tejada will bat. Wetland will go ahead and deal against Tejada. Fans here at Arlington know the Rangers need this win. Wetland, 6-6, strikeout, no. Tejada, a 6-5, it's a grounder to second base. McLemore will get it, and he will toss it over for the out. Next batter is Chavez. Will we see a pinch hitter for him? And I don't think so. No, he will bat. Chavez will bat. Chavez is 0 for 3. 1 out, top of the 9th. Wetland with the pitch. 6-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Chavez, 1-2. It's a fly to left. Greer's got room. He'll get to it, and that's out number 2. Last chance for the Athletics is Mike McFarland. And he will He will. They're going to let him bat. McFarland actually does have a better average, although he's not a home run hitter, but they're going to let him go. Wetland will pitch to McFarland. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Wetland will pitch. Fans here at the ballpark are loud, hoping Wetland can get the job done. McFarland is 1 for 3. Wetland will settle in, and he will deal. 3-3 against a righty. Walk. The 6 is high. McFarland, 2-4. It's a base hit. It keeps the game going. Single to left. McFarland gets a single. The tying run is on. And now it's a chance for Rich Becker. Becker is 0 for 4. He will bat. Or will he? Or will he? Will he bat? Yes, he will. Becker will go ahead and bat. He is 0 for 4. 2 men out. McFarland on at first. Strategy roll. That's a 14. McFarland will stay put. Wetland looking to go ahead and win the game here for the Rangers. Wetland will pitch. Wetland, 3-5, strikeout. And cold strike 3 on Becker. Strikeout. That's your game. Rangers will hold on a win on the Athletics. And they get the win here 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs and a hit. Becker is a 16. -1 is a 15. That is a 15. It's a cold strike 3. Becker should have swung at it. The Rangers will get the win. Tough loss here for the A's. As the Athletics will now go to 88-67. The Rangers are now 86-68. They're now only a game and a half back of the A's for the division. Final line score coming up. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Jeff Zimmerman. He's going to wind up with the win. Kevin Appier is going to wind up with taking the loss. Mike Munoz a hold, and Wetland does get a save. So that's a nice win for the Rangers. Now a game and a half back, but the season is winding down. 10-minute ticker is next. Rangers get a big win there. Still a game and a half back of the Athletics, trying to win the division. Both teams are in the playoffs. The question is, do you want to start with 1 game to win all the marbles or at least the series? That's the difference between going into the wild card series and then automatically making the division series. If you're the 6 or the 5, you got to win 2 games to get the division series. If you're the 4, you just need to win 1. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Rangers will get a 3-2 win on the A's. Let's see how the rest of the majors does tonight. Boston at Baltimore. The Red Sox are Orioles are already out, but Boston's still trying to catch the Yankees. Red Sox, let's see, Orioles 5-43. And that is 4. Red Sox, 13-65. That is 11. The Red Sox will get the win. Kansas City at Detroit. Royals, 10-25. That is 4. Tigers, 11-51. That is 6. A win for the Cats. White Sox in Minnesota. The White Sox are not playoff eligible yet. They are 3 games over 500. They got to get wins. White Sox, 12-64. That's a good start. 9. Minnesota, 3-56. And that is 5. And the White Sox get closer to eligibility. Tampa Bay and the Yankees. Devil Rays 352, that is 5. Yankees 1246, that is 6. And the Red Sox cannot get a game on them. Anaheim at Seattle. Angels 412, that is 0. Mariners 932, that is 4. Win for the M's. Cleveland at Toronto. By the way, I will be posting the standings going into the final week. Indians, they are the number 2 seed in the league. Still trying to catch the Yankees. The Indians, they are 4.5 back of the Yankees, trying to catch them for the number 1. I don't think it really matters to them. Indians 17-14, that is 3. Indians, of course, already clinched the Central. Blue Jays 9-44, that is 5, and the Jays will get the win. Pirates and the Cubs. Now, this game has meaning for the Pirates. The Pirates are now behind the Mets by 2 games for the number 4 seed. Big game here for the Pirates. Pirates 8-24, and that is 3. Cubs 6-56, and that is 6. And the Pirates fall a half game further. Cardinals and the Reds. Pirates did not win. The Reds have a chance to get closer. The Pirate magic number to clinch that that second place in the division was 2. If Cincinnati loses this one, it will become 1. Cardinals 6-53, and that is 6. Reds 15-26, and that is 5. What a time for the streak to end there. The Cardinals will get the win. Pirates' magic number is now 1 to clinch the playoffs in that division. Rockies and the Marlins. Rockies 11-63, that's 9. Marlins 17-43, and that is 7. That's a win for the Rockies. Padres and the Dodgers. Now, this is it for the Dodgers. Dodgers 74-80. Padres, a win here by the Padres eliminates the Dodgers. They would have 81 losses. They cannot get in. Padres and the Dodgers. Are the Dodgers eliminated? Padres minus 161. That is 5. Dodgers 756. That is 6. The Dodgers live another day. Astros and the Brewers. Astros already have home field throughout. Astros 1133. That is 5. Brewers 636. That is 4. A win for the Stros. Braves and the Expos. The Braves' magic number to win the National League East is 2. The Mets still have a chance to get the division. I don't think they will. Braves and the Expos. Can the Expos help the Mets out? Braves 12-11, and that is 1. Expos 252, that is 4. Yes. Now the Mets will go ahead and have a game against the Phillies. If the Mets can win this game, they'll be a full game closer. Phillies and the Mets can get a win. Mets 10-35, that is 5. Phillies 666, that is 10. Well, the Mets won't win it, but the Mets stay ahead of the Pirates where they're at. And now the magic number for the Braves is 1. Diamondbacks and the Giants. The Giants' magic number to clinch second place in the West is 3. A win here, it'll go to 2. Diamondbacks 10-11, that is 0. Giants 844, and that is 5. The Giants get one more game closer. Plus, the Giants are now 5.5 back of the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks didn't get any further. September 26th. This is our final 10-minute ticker of 2 or 3 days. After this, it's only 1 day per 10-minute ticker of baseball. Baltimore at Boston. Boston still trying to catch the Yankees. Orioles 0-23, that's 1. Red Sox 11-22, that is 3. And the Red Sox try to get closer. Kansas City at Detroit. Kansas City, 1553, that is 8. Tigers, 623, that is 2, and that's a win for the Royals. White Sox of Minnesota, I'm now going to go ahead and take care of the games first that don't mean anything. Anaheim at Seattle. Angels, 1165, that is 10. Mariners, 1223, and that is 4. That's a win for them. Cleveland at Toronto's meaningless. The Indians can't do any better. They're just trying to get in the right playoffs. Cleveland, 1536, that is 6. Blue Jays, 1045, that is also 6. They're going to extras. Cleveland rolled a 6 plus 0. Blue Jays rolled a 5 plus 0, and that will be a win for the Indians in extras. Rockies and the Marlins. Rockies 1426, and that's 5. Marlins 853, that is 6, a win for the Fish. Astros and the Brewers. Astros 1151, that is 6. Brew Crew 555, that is also 6, and they'll go to extras as well. Astros rolled a 1, minus 1 is 0. Brewers rolled a 5 plus 0. That will be a win for the Brew Crew. Now let's go check the games that do mean something. White Sox at Minnesota. The White Sox are now 4 games over 500. White Sox 821, and that is 2. Twins 561, that is 6. And the White Sox back to 3 over. Tampa Bay at the Yankees. Yankees trying to get closer to winning the division. Devil Rays 643, and that is 4. Yankees 1131, and that is also. Tampa Bay rolled a 3 plus 1 is 4. Yankees rolled a 1 minus 1 is 0. That will be a win for the Devil Rays. Oakland at Texas. Rangers 1 to 9 on the board. Can they get another half game? Can they get another game closer? Oakland 926, and that is 4. Rangers 2755, that is 11. And the Rangers are now only a half game back of the Athletics for that division. Pirates and the Cubs. Pirates still chasing the Mets for the 4 seed. Pirates 1321, and that is 3. Cubs 624, and that is also 3. And they'll go to extras. Pirates rolled a 1, minus 1 is 0. Cubs roll 4, plus 3 is 7. And the Cubs get another win on the Pirates. So the Pirates don't gain anything. Their magic number stays at 2, stays at 1. But the Reds, however, must win this game to have any hope. Cardinals and the Reds. A loss here by the Reds, they will be 79 and 77. And with the Pirates at 86 and 68, the Reds will be eliminated. The Pirates clinch. Are the Pirates going to the playoffs? Cardinals 464, and that is 7. Reds 753, that is 6. The Reds lose, and the Pittsburgh Pirates do clinch second place in the National League Central. They are in the playoffs. Next up, the Braves and the Expos. Braves 12-11, that is 1. Expos 142, and that is 3. The Braves can't get any closer to win the division. Their magic number now is still 1. Because the Mets did lose. Mets and the Phillies. If the Mets lose this game, the Braves will win the National League East. Can the Mets hold on? Mets 1245, and that is 6. Phillies 841. That is 5. And the Mets will hold on. The Braves do not clinch yet. Diamondbacks and the Giants. Giants are now 5.5 back of Arizona. Diamondbacks trying to clinch the division. Their magic number is still 3. Diamondbacks 1342. That is 6. Giants 633. That is 3. And that's a loss for the Giants, which means the Diamondbacks are now magic number is now 1. Padres and the Dodgers. Once again, the Dodgers cannot lose. Must win to have any hope. Must win to have any hope. 75 and 80. Dodgers must win. Do they wait for next year? Padres 666. That is 10. Dodgers 1335. That is 5. The Padres win. The Dodgers with 81 losses are now out, which means now the San Francisco Giants are not playoff eligible yet. They got to win one more game, but if they do that, they will be in the postseason. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Saturday. Now, we need to choose a game. September 27th starts the final week. Games that I'm not looking at. Kansas City and Detroit is a no. Tampa Bay and the Yankees, a maybe. Seattle or Texas, a maybe. Cardinals and Reds is a no because they're eliminated. Marlins and Expos is a no. So we have Baltimore, Boston, even though the Orioles are out, but a good pitching matchup with Scott Erickson against Pedro Martinez. But the Red Sox are already in the playoffs. The White Sox play Minnesota. The White Sox are not in the postseason yet. They're not playoff eligible. They got to take on the Twins. Tampa Bay takes on the Yankees. I'm going to say a no because I think that the Yankees are still going to win that division. Seattle at Texas. The Rangers are now only a half game back of Oakland, but that division is not going to be decided yet tomorrow anyway. Colorado, Arizona, I'm going to say no because I think the Diamondbacks are going to win it. So, what are we going to have tomorrow, guys? Baltimore at Boston, White Sox at Minnesota, or Seattle at the Rangers? Accessory 2 says White Sox Twins. Anybody else have any choices? If there's more than one, I'll go ahead and roll dice. Accessory 2, Chicago, Minnesota. David Vegas says Baltimore. V-Dub says Sox Twinkies. David Vegas says Baltimore. Well, Boston, yeah, okay, but he already counted. So White Sox Twins, that's 3, and Boston, Baltimore has 1. Going once. Going twice. Ernest Cruz says Twins, White Sox. That's 4. That's good enough for me. So we will come back. We will be going to the Metrodome in Minnesota. It's a spoiler game, but the White Sox have got to win it. The Chicago White Sox will take on the Minnesota Twins. Kip Wells will go for the White Sox. Brad Radke will go for the Twins. The White Sox got to continue to win games. Very important game in Minnesota. It is a spoiler game. It's the final week, which means we might see some players. The magic number, the White Sox do not have a magic number. They just got to get over 81 wins. They have 79 now. They just got to get 3 more wins and they're in. That's all they got to do. They're in the playoffs if they get to 82 wins or more. So that'll be Saturday night. White Sox and the Twins. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. And I will post the standings going into the final week. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys Saturday night. It's a win for the Rangers. And they're now only a half game back. Rangers hold off the A's 3-2. See you guys Saturday night.